Hi, it's Fred Ferguson from fredferguson.com, and I'm really excited. I just bought a plugin that I like so much, I'm now going to tell you about it and promote it. It's so cool. One of the things that I do when I see websites that I'm interested in, I wonder how they did certain things, and that the first thing I do is like to go to one of these online sites like this, what's this, WordPress theme search thing, WPS, and find out what's under the hood. So then I put the domain name in here and I click the search, and then it pukes out what's on the thing. Now some are deeper than others, but I'm just going to use this as an example, and then when I'm done, I'm going to finish this up, and then I'm going to join on Andy's video, the guy who I got this plugin from, and then I'll let him explain the rest of it to you. But I just want to show you how it works. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and turn this thing on. Where is it now? It's called SpyBlocker. So I'm going to activate it because I already installed it. And when that thing activates, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to this website and say, okay, take a peek at this domain name and tell me what you can find about it. So it's working away trying to figure out, boom, WordPress detected, but the specific theme details could not be determined. It is probably using a customized or proprietary theme. Bingo! Now the hood's down and it's locked. They can't find out what's under your hood, and Andy will tell you why that's a good idea more than I'm going to tell you, because that's not my field. But I can tell you right now, when this thing ends, if I do a decent job, I'll paste the other video onto it, and then it'll just carry on telling you about the plugin and where you can get it. Okay? So it's Fred Ferguson. Fred Ferguson from fredferguson.com. Check this out and get it. It's cheap like borscht, and it's a no-brainer. Thanks. See ya.
Hey, it's Andy Brocklehurst here, and if you use WordPress, then I'm going to show you a plugin that you simply must have. Yeah, it is that serious. Here's the deal. There are extensions for Chrome, and there are sites that can study any WordPress site and detect every theme, plugin, and tool that they're using. And there's a number of reasons why you wouldn't want people to get that information. This is an extension here. You can see I've just been running it on my blog. It's still going, and it's slowly pulling up all the plugins and theme information for my blog. Here is another site that I've just run a similar scan on. This has told me, again, what theme I'm using. It's also picked up every single plugin that I'm using, including some that, quite frankly, I'd rather people didn't know I had. Here's another one which has got all sorts of juicy information, and as you see, there are loads and loads of these sites out there, and some of them really dig deep. They pull all sorts of information in. Some of them can tell you not only what plugins and things you've got, but they're also going and digging deeper and working out estimated traffic numbers, what your competitors' search results are, all this sort of thing. There are a number of reasons why you don't want this information easily detected. One, you just want to stop snoopers and competitors from having a look at what you're doing. Secondly, you don't really want would-be casual hackers from having a poke around. Most WordPress hacks start not through WordPress, but through a plugin that someone's found a vulnerability in. And then if there are tools that they can easily use to quickly scan sites and work out which sites have that plugin, they're going to do it, and they're going to try and get in that way. So what we've done is put together a plugin that will completely stop this from happening, and I'm going to demonstrate it for you now. So here I am in the back end of my WordPress blog in the plugin screen. I'm going to show you how easy this is to install and then stop all those sites and automated tools from spying on your WordPress sites. So we're going to upload a plugin, and I'm going to drag in SpyBlocker, install it. I'm going to activate the plugin, and once that is activated, you are done. There's no settings screen to mess with, no nothing. Let me show you what that has done. If we now go back to these sites that were able to recover all this information and we hit the refresh button, we will now find that they can't detect anything about my WordPress site. In fact, this one now thinks this site isn't even WordPress. Can't detect a thing. Let's go back to WTS, which is WordPress Theme Search, which is the one that gave loads and loads of information here. And let's refresh this one. And so there we go. WordPress, it has worked out it's WordPress, but it has no idea what themes, it's got no plugin information. So before all that information that this was able to get, it now has not got a clue. Let's take a look at this other one, which was Scan WP. This one got loads and loads of juicy stuff about my site before, so I'm going to be very pleased to have this completely blocked. And look, there we go. This one now can't find which theme it was built with. And let's go and see what happens when we run the Chrome extension. And there are many Chrome extensions. I'm just going to use one of the most popular ones, which is the one I used earlier. And so let's let the page load and click on this. And now, remember before it had up here an image of the theme I used, lots of information. Can't get a thing, absolutely nothing, and it's going to whir away here, and it won't be able to find anything either. So in a matter of seconds, install a plugin, hit the activate button. I have completely protected my WordPress site from snoopers, people that are spying, competitors, would-be hackers, bot attacks, all that sort of thing. Because now they can't work out what plugins I've got. They can't detect if I've got a plugin that's got a vulnerability. My competitors can't see what plugins I'm using and then take my ideas and emulate them. This is a fantastic, dead easy to use, 2-minute install, set it, forget it plugin. Now we want everybody to be able to install this on their WordPress because it's really important that you block out would-be competitors, snoopers, people that spy, black hatters, would-be hackers and bot attacks and all this sort of thing who are going to look and try and see if you've got plugins that have a vulnerability. So we wanted to make this available at a price that was, number one, a no-brainer, and number two, was in the reach of everybody, because we honestly believe everyone that has WordPress should have this installed. So pick it up on the button below, and we'll see you in the members area.